hello. I'm just gonna quickly get stuff pulled up. Please, computer, I just voice cracked. It's going great so far. So here's the thing. Okay. Hello, everyone that is here. I'm gonna like my own video because I kind of have to. You may or may not be in this stream, Barry Ab. I cannot confirm it or deny it. Thank you. I just want to say something. My birthday's actually tomorrow, but tomorrow's school. So I'm doing it today because who actually likes having a birthday on school? Especially if it's a Monday too. That's the worst. But so for this video, I just want to say something before we start. So we're going to be watching 2 or 3 videos today. The first video is going to be the ability ranking of Partners in Time, which is actually one of my least watched videos. I actually really like the video. I still actually agree with the list today, which is interesting. I didn't actually expect something like that. But the thing about it is I didn't remember what the list was before watching this. Oh my god, my Discord got pulled up on my computer. What are you doing? What are you doing, Discord? Get out of here. Twitch is also getting pulled up. I don't know why that stuff just gets pulled up. It's so stupid. But, so I just want to say that every other Sunday, I'm going to be streaming, watching some of my old videos because I like streaming a decent amount because it's funny. Especially seeing what you guys just come up with in chat. So, honestly, I don't really know what to start with. Don't forget to subscribe so the troops don't die. I mean, that's obviously what we gotta start with. But other than that, I'm just gonna get started right into the video. I might as well just start it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, half. Let's go. No. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about all 7 of the abilities in Partners in Time and ranking them. At first, there was 6. There is 7. Water spit ability. Obviously, you got the 6, the 2 that you have the baby, the 2 that you have with Mario and Luigi, and then the 2 that you can combine them with. But then there's the water spit ability that you can do with baby Mario, so that's what I'm making it 7 with. But there's no other rules. To be honest, you'll see how I rank these. It was actually pretty hard to rank some of these, but I think there was definitely a divide between fun and
especially
bad.
I think the bottom of the list was just really hard.
That's how I basically ranked them. And other than that, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I mean, let's just get into it. Okay, here we go. That is a cool Goomba. The water spit ability only has one thing over every single ability on this list, and that is that it doesn't have a mundane tutorial to teach it to you. But other than that,
the one thing that doesn't have a tutorial is at the bottom of the list.
I mean, I guess it kind of does. I mean, it doesn't have a mundane tutorial. I think that's what I said, which it's true, but it's still not very used that much. It's only used on Yoshi's Island, so it's not gonna be a very good ability. I mean, it's pretty underused, and that's definitely why it sinks it down all the way to number 7.
It's just
and
not
the other
used
thing
enough.
is that you can't do it on the fly, which obviously makes sense. You don't have a water bottle just on you to fill a baby of that much. But the only thing that you can actually do with this ability, I can actually think on the top of my head, is put out fires in Yoshi's Island.
Wait, no, my chat was lagging. Okay, how old am I turning? I'm turning 15. And, thank you, Yoshi Flakes, for the happy birthday.
And destroy UFOs in Yoop's belly. But other than that, it's non-existent in this game.
Yeah, it's just the
which
most
sucks. I feel like they could have
boring,
done way more stuff with it.
useless.
So there was no way this wasn't gonna be number 7.
This is really stupid. Number 6.
You didn't know that?
No. There's some diagonal sprites for you. You're welcome.
The water spit ability. I agree with it being number 7, but something I forgot to say is that I don't like that because Baby Mario's filled up with water that he's slowed down. It's just very just boring because you have to just go to different places and you have to spit fire into it. Oh, in case it didn't show up, happy birthday. It did show up, Barry Ab. I just didn't see it. My bad. And also thank you for the second happy birthday. The thing about the water spit ability is it's very boring, honestly. I think that's just how I would describe it. It's just very bare bones. It's just very annoying to walk with. And that's probably the main thing I remember from it. It's just so slow to use, especially if you miss from stuff in Yube's belly, or my bad, Thick Boy's belly. And if you miss it, then it's just very repetitive, especially if you don't get enough water. If you don't get enough water, it's just the most annoying thing to use. But it does have a mundane tutorial, so I will give it that credit right there.
There will be a lot of Toadsworth in this video.
The ball squish ability
There's definitely
is
gonna be a lot of Toadsworth
something
in this
that's
video.
very much
Usually
like the
don't
water
have to
spit
go very
ability,
far with
where
the water,
it's
though.
just not.
Yoshi Flakes, that's true, but I like to get as close as possible. And also, just remember that there's not really any good points that you actually use the water spit ability. That's actually, like, really cool. But sometimes shooting is awkward since it won't help you. Especially with stuff like hitting the Yoshi eggs up with the bros, and then you have to shoot the water with the babies. If you miss, then it's just very annoying.
Not
The ball
used,
squish. It's baby
which
cakes.
I guess
just
in this
came up
scenario
with
it
most
makes
of these
sense
names.
because there's not a lot that you can actually do with this. All you can do
Yeah.
is really shrink.
I basically just came up with a lot of these names because I really did not know what it was. And to be honest, the only one I actually cared about was learning what the Bros Ball was because it's my favorite ability. So, I guess that's spoilers for people that haven't watched this video, which, to be frank, not many people have, so... yeah, I just made up most of these, so...
Shrink them, but you already
I like
have
the volcano,
the
though.
baby drill, so it's pretty useless with that. As well as, I mean, the only thing that it's really used in a volcano is to get up with the fans.
Yes.
So, I mean,
And the fans are annoying.
I guess it's more fun than using the water spit ability,
But
because the
it's
water
not,
spit ability is definitely more
great.
aggravating, because in Yube's belly trying to destroy the UFOs, it's very hard to actually aim it. So, I guess I have more fun with this, but that's not saying much.
Yeah.
The other thing is that this is very annoying to set up. First off, the ball
Yeah, I kinda
rolling
forgot
mechanic
about that.
is pretty hard to do already, because you have to do it straight, but once you actually squish the babies, it continues rolling. So if you just roll off the mountain, which obviously the main place you're going to be
I've
using
done
is
that
the
before.
volcano.
I remember one time in Thwomp Volcano, I was trying to make a baby cake sandwich. Yes, that. And I rolled off the mountain, and I reset so much progress, and I was so mad. And it's so stupid, because you have to walk up something that you already did, so it's really annoying.
So that's going to be
I
a
missed the
big
pause
possibility of that happening. It sucks, because Mario and Luigi just have to traverse it on their own again, and it's so annoying. I think my one fix to this ability is that the squish time should be permanent, but there should be an undo button to
Yeah,
get
that would actually
out
be pretty
of
nice,
being
especially
squished. Because it's just very annoying when
if
it
you
just
run out
is
and you want to
gone.
get every single item
It's very
that you
stupid,
want,
especially in
then-
places like Star Shrine. I just realized that
stupid.
Star Shrine has a place to do this. So when you do it there, it's pretty bad.
Number 5. Ball squish. I don't really have a positive opinion about it, but it's not like horrible. Like maybe it's only me, but I wish there was more stuff you could get with backtracking with new abilities. I believe there's only a thing in Gritzy Desert. Did someone say Gritzy Desert? I don't like that place, but I agree. Obviously this game's very linear, and it's definitely unfortunate, but there's nothing that... It's not like a bad thing that it's not there. It's just not a good thing that there's nothing really to do with it, which is definitely disappointing. Especially because Gritzy Desert is just such a blocked place, because Like, I'm glad that there's, like, getting new items, but other than that, like, that's it. Especially, like, the only place I can really think of, aside from Brithday Desert, is obviously Princess Peach's castle with other items that you couldn't get before. That's pretty cool, but other than that, stuff like the baby cakes and I think the baby spin, I think that's what I called it in this video, it's just not there. It's just gone. I don't know why. They could have done more with it, especially in later places, but they just didn't. Number 5.
This is the first good ability on this list. And
Exactly.
it's the
Yoshi
hammer.
Place agrees with me.
There really isn't that much to say. If you press
it's a
X,
hammer.
you whack stuff with it. I guess it's a little underused, but
It's
other
just
than
the
that,
hammer.
my only problem with it is that you actually have to throw the babies to actually use the hammer, instead of just using it
Hey,
very
cool Mario
simply.
Bros.
Which is definitely annoying, but it's not like damaging. It's just so simple, and that's why it's number 5. And it's not super fun to use, just
If I could
because
create
it's
Mario
simple.
Bros.
It's just simple. It's just simple. That's all I gotta say. Simpleness.
Simpleness. I'm just gonna put that in the chat right here. Ready? Simpleness. I can't spell. I am so bad at typing. Simpleness. There you go. If I could create Mario and Luigi 6, I'd make Yube and Popple the main antagonists. There goes the air freshener. Why? I mean, Yube and Popple. That's the weirdest combination. Simpleness. Dude, it's not No Simp November, I guess, anymore, right? It's not there anymore, so that's allowed to, we're allowed to say that. There you go. Hammer. It's a hammer. I don't really... Yeah, this was probably the hardest one to rank, because the only thing I really found annoyed with it is just... You have to, like, throw the babies to use it. But other than that, it's just a hammer. That's all it is. Who's Yube? I only know Rookie. What's up, Tahoe Mohammed? I agree, it is beautiful. Who's Yube? I only know Rookie. No, Yube would make a fantastic Rookie, see? That's true. No, he wouldn't. He'd eat Popple. I feel like if Popple was in the game, he'd be eaten. Why do you think that the Annoying Orange is the funniest video on my channel? Cool Mario Bros. When I was, I think I was like 8 or 9, I remember going and watching Annoying Orange. And then when I watched it, it was actually pretty nostalgic, and obviously I still had the same sense of humor, so I actually found that video pretty funny. Who's you? No. Number 4.
The baby spin solved some of the problems
Yep,
of the ball
that's
squish, which
great.
is always a good thing. But it didn't solve all of them, since it's obviously still number 4. First off, it's very simple, kind of like the hammer. But it's better than the hammer just because the simplicity actually helps a lot. Because all it does is it just boosts the babies up. It just gets them higher, which is nice.
I mean,
The hammer just kind of useless in a way, so I
Sure.
don't like that part of it.
yeah, I guess
But
that's interesting.
the main thing,
I guess the baby spin is, or my bad, the hammer isn't really used all that much. But the baby spin's definitely used more, even though you get it way later in the game. I guess that's interesting to it, but the baby spin and the hammer is definitely interchangeable.
about this that it solves is that if the bros
Actually-
spin into
We're leaving Baby Peaches floating. That's a floating peach. Just gonna leave that. Popple would just have to brainwash you so that he wouldn't get eaten by him, just like he brainwashed Bowser. That's true. That Barry App has a point. Wait a minute, though. If we if Popple takes over Yube, that means that we have to worship Popple in a way, because Yube's gonna tell us to worship Popple. Now let's cross the line. We gotta, like, Popple's the worst character in any Mario RPG because he tried to take over Yube. If Popple brainwashes Yube, I will hate Popple for life. Thick Yoshi will never get brainwashed. He better never be. He better never be. He better not. Never, never not. Okay? Never not hypnotized. Popple brainwashed Bowser? Are you okay? Popple only teamed up with Rookie. Yoshi Flake's got a point. Popple's only a thief. He's not a wizard. How can I not come up with the word wizard? Let's leave Baby Peach starting to fly now.
The baby.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
They will stop spinning. And thank God, imagine you just did a spin off the mountain, but at least the babies were up there.
No,
that'd be very
don't
stupid.
have to spin go off the mountain. Oh,
It's
cool.
exactly what the ball squish does, and I don't like that. So I'm glad it solved it, but it definitely is underused.
He just needs to lose his memories, hit him on the head or something. Barry, I've got another point. Oh, cool, and why do you think that Mario's Ruined Day is better than Sonic Boom is in? I think that Mario's Ruined Day is... I think Mario's Ruined Day is in a way stupider, which is obviously a good thing. And Sonic Moves In is a little bit like... It's still funny and a little stupid, but it's not as funny as Mario's Ruined Day. Because there's just... I'm trying to think of everything that just happened. It was really stupid. Because obviously... it's also more relatable because I have gone on a few dates that have been ruined from stuff. And it was more relatable in that point. That's something else. I actually found that video way more relatable. So... because no one's really moved in with me that, like, I haven't already lived with, so I guess that's something else that doesn't make it as relatable, but that's something else.
Which sucks. I mean, it's only really helpful for bean collecting, and that's it. So,
Yeah,
other
I guess
than that,
it's true. Like,
it's
Baby Spin
fine.
earlier was really
It's
helpful
definitely
with bean
good,
collecting, but
it's
obviously
not
kinda
great.
wants beans,
and obviously
so...
the top 3 are very good. So,
Yeah, we're
can't beat
already
it.
at number 4. Number 3. Here we go.
The one, the only Toadsworth twist is number 3. Now
why
here's
did I
the
not
thing.
put Toadsworth Twist
It's very simple, but
right there?
the thing is that it's easier to use than the baby spin, and
True.
that's why it's one spot higher.
Yeah.
And the 3 are very close. The thing is that the spin jump is pretty fun to use. It's very simple, but the only thing is that you actually have to throw the babies to actually use it. And in places like Gritzy Desert and Yoshi's Island, you don't actually have the baby spin yet, so you can't actually launch them. So it's very
True.
annoying. But other than that, it's just kind of the same complete with the hammer. So it's pretty high and it's pretty
Abilities
fun
are
to
very
use.
simple.
But I
Can't
mean,
really do
top
anything
2.
about that.
They're both of them are obviously amazing.
Here, I'm gonna pause now. I'm considering getting partners in time on my Wii U after replaying Superstar Saga. I can't talk. Do it. Yes, I agree. Do it. Barry, yeah, do it. I hope it's worth £10. It's probably worth more than £10, bro. Way more than that. But, spin jump? Toadsworth Twist, my bad. It's simple. Yoshi Flakes, I probably will. Like, good, Barry Ab. And one more question, and I will be done. What is the scariest video that you watched on my channel? That's hard. I don't think I found any of your videos that I've watched on your channel scary. Just because I have watched a decent amount of scary movies, so I haven't really found anything that's really that scary to me. That's the thing. But, I mean, thinking about Mario's Ruined Day, it's not actually a scary video, but, I mean, if that happened in real life, then, I mean, It's in everyone's hearts. True Yoshi Flakes. But I mean, if that happened in real life, I would be, I'd be like patronized. At least what happened in that video. Number 2.
The baby drill is one of the most useful,
Baby drill.
without a doubt,
It is the spin jump, but in
abilities in the
reality,
game.
it's the toes
First
twist
off,
in everyone's
you can
hearts. Of
dig
course,
under the
Yoshi
ground,
Flakes.
which is pretty good. You can just dig under and just avoid enemies, which is very nice.
What about Mario EXT or Sonic EXT? I haven't seen Sonic EXT. I saw Mario EXT. I thought it was scary, but not to an extent to what I've seen. So, it's definitely, like, scarier than some stuff that I saw on YouTube that was trying to be scary, but it wasn't, like, extreme. So, that wasn't really, like, something I memorized from the video.
Nice. Now, the next thing is that it's the way that you get beans, which obviously beans are pretty good to get the best badges in the game.
Yeah, Baby Drill,
And the third
beans.
thing is that not a ton of people know this, but
What's it called? Basically, the top 2, it was between enjoyment factor or utility. Because obviously the Baby Drill has a ton of utility because it has to get beans. That's the main way you actually get them, because you have to drill into the ground and actually get the bean that way. But the Bros Ball is just so fun to use.
if you dig under an enemy and then get up, it actually stuns the enemy. So if you want to like jump on it, but you're having a hard time, if you stun it, then there you go. You get that free jump in, which that's pretty nice. It's just a fun ability to use, but it's only fun because it's useful. But
I think
it's
I like
not
beans
actually
the most in
fun
this game.
just because you move
Yoshi
super
Flakes,
slowly,
I actually
which is not a good
disagree
thing
with
at
that.
all. And you only have to use the babies for it, which obviously gets annoying because you play with 4
I'll tell you
people.
why after the second
But-
done.
I mean, you guys all know what number 1 is. You guys knew that this was never gonna beat it.
Yeah. Okay. So, here's the thing. What would you call Shrubified Popple? Poob? Shrubble? Shroob Thief. Because, you know, now the Shroob Thief. Because normally we got the Shadow Thief. We got Shroob Thief now. But the beans, I'd actually rather have the beans increase stats. Because I replayed Dream Team. Have you seen my movie yet? I have not. I have not seen that yet. I probably should see it. That's something I have not seen. What's it called? For the beans, I actually like improving stats because you actually get to pick which bro you want to increase stats with. Because obviously you have the roulette system, but, well, obviously you only have a bit of luck there. Unless you're playing Dream Team or Paper Jam. Well, no, just Dream Team, because Paper Jam doesn't even have roulette, where it's like a really easy thing to pick. But obviously, like, if you just want to go for power, then you're out of luck, because obviously your roulette's going to get worse and worse and worse. But for the beans, you can just, especially at the farmer boots, where you can actually get beans from enemies. Once you have that, then you can get as much as possible. Well, you said you didn't like star pieces. They're kind of similar. True. But, yeah, it's pretty true. I think something... Yoshi Flakes. The reason why I like beans more than star pieces is because, one, they're easier to find. Not... Trying to get all of them is still hard. I did have to look up a guide for Somnom Woods to get all the beans. But... for star pieces, it was almost impossible to find them all. It just wasn't going to happen. But for the other reason is because obviously increasing stats is just great. Partners in Time is pretty much the only game where you don't fight a true Wiggler, with Swiggler being more of a fusion. No. Swiggler is a poop-producing fluid. No, a poop fluid producing shroob. Yes, that's what it is. A poop fluid producing shroob. Number 1.
I've praised this before. The Bros Ball is just so fun to
my
use.
spine.
And it
Oh,
has
the
the
pain.
only mini games I can really think of in the game. And that makes it a huge deal breaker. And it just shifts the focus of the game, and it makes it way better than it is. First
will
off,
you do a face
it's
reveal?
pretty fast.
Eventually, yes.
That's something else. It's one of the fastest ways to move in the game. Wow. I mean,
I just get them when I come across them, and I love stuff like that in games where you can collect a bunch of things for a reward. Yes, I do like that. Especially, that's why I collected all the pillows from Dream Team, because obviously you got the Bros item. Will I do so you don't fight a Wiggler at all? Berry Ab. Classify your Wigglers how you want to. That's all I'm gonna say. For a face reveal, I might do it at maybe 1,000 subscribers or something. I don't know. It probably won't happen, so I guess you might never see my face ever. But you never know. I probably will reveal it eventually, but probably not right now.
only the Bros. But if you only have the Bros, then it's one of the fastest ways.
Yes.
If I'm separated in Toe Town, I'm gonna be using the Bros Ball a lot, unless I'm fighting enemies. And something else is that, obviously people could say that the Baby Drill is definitely number 1. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
One of the
honestly.
things that I pointed out that makes it good, that you can bury under enemies, does not suit my playstyle of any Mario RPG. I like to fight every single enemy, so
That's true.
it makes it
But your face is
limit
your channel
a
fiction.
little bit more.
Barry Abbott's I have 1,000 subscribers. I do a face reveal as the title, and I just put Elder Princess Shroob as just 10 seconds. Everyone would be disliking that video. Yes, I am Elder Princess Shroob. I am the true Elder Princess Shroob. I loved collecting the pillows, but sometimes it really helped that the dream worlds would be short. Yeah. I think once I do the ranking of the dream worlds, which I will be doing, that was originally going to be the next video I was going to do, not talking about Giant Bowser, but I kind of got lazy and I realized I wasn't even going to be able to finish a video. So, my next video, this is trailers. Do you want me to do Mario's Ruin Date 2? You know what you should do? Do Luigi's Ruin Date. That'd be interesting, because you could have, Daisy, and then you have, Daisy in there, unless you don't have a Daisy plush, which would kind of suck. Or you can do, Peach's Ruin Date, where, obviously, she's dating Mario, and then Luigi just keeps coming in. That would be really stupid, but really funny. Yeah, let's continue.
Than it normally is for other
I'm gonna
people.
turn up the
So I guess that's one
It's
reason.
max.
And I mean, it just makes the game more fun with the Bros Ball. So that's the
Yep.
main reason it's number 1. But I could definitely see why people think the Baby Drill is number 2.
I can
If you
definitely
enjoyed
see
the
it.
video and you want to suggest some more ranking ideas, then leave them in the.
Considering time zones, it's time for me to go to bed. I mean, you did mention pounds, so I'm pretty sure it's like 11 for you. I don't know what time it is. Well, good night. I hope you do not have a nightmare or wet your bed. That would be very bad if you did that. Yeah, I agree with that list completely. Normally I have some changes, but I didn't really have any changes. I definitely had some, maybe I'd want to switch this, but honestly, no. I think everything I would have, I would keep. It seems like you favor abilities that increase speed. Actually, zeros, actually. That makes sense. Good night. Thank you. It seems like you favor abilities that increase speed. Yes, Paper Jam. What do you think my favorite ability is going to be? Also, I will dream about Yube and Popple. That's weird. I mean, I probably have that stuff. Which I think is a lot better than gimmicky situational abilities. That's why I put stuff like the water spit ability and the baby cakes at bottom. And good luck dreaming about Yube, man. Good on you if you do. I can't control my dreams. Ready? We're gonna have a quick switch to a next video. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You know, I'm gonna completely destroy my air freshener. Stupid thing. Okay, I didn't actually destroy it. What's your favorite RPG game? Well, it's obviously gonna be one of the Mario RPGs. How about this? I'll give you my favorite non-Mario RPG game. Which RPG? I'd probably pick Winecraft, which is kind of like a game for it's a Minecraft Java server, but it's really cool and it's really decked out. It's kind of like an MMORPG. I really like it. It's really cool. Also, the music, even though it's made out of Minecraft note blocks, it actually sounds really cool and actually fits the areas. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. This one. No, don't do that yet. Okay, cool. We got a video up. This is the darkest moments, and this video got, well, it normally, like my normal amount of views for a little bit. I know I don't like talking about views, but I'm going to for background. This one actually is one of my most popular videos on my channel. That is 121. It's not like top 10 Shroobs level, but it's definitely up there. It's actually pretty good. And do I like this video? Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite videos on my channel because even though it's really simple, it's actually really cool because most of the time there's no music, and I actually completely agree with my list here. So that's pretty nice. But other than that, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, half, 4th, 8th, 16th, go.
Mario games. They're so child-friendly. There's nothing that can be scary or even sad in a Mario game.
Yeah,
That
definitely
is
not.
someone who has never played the Mario RPGs before. Hey guys, we'll go back to a top 5 this time. Normally I do top 10s and rankings.
Yes, cool
We're gonna
Mario
do top
Bros.
5 this time.
I wanna see
and
that.
it's going to
That'd
be
be cool.
the darkest moments in Partners in Time. Now, I remember a week ago I made a video on the top 10 cutscenes. And most of them made it because they were funny, not because of story prevalence.
Cutscene videos
And
sucked.
that's why
I
I made
watched
this
it on
video.
last
And
year, it was
also, someone
awful.
suggested it. I'll put on the screen who suggested it right now.
Yay!
Couple of things before we start the top
I
10.
still see
Obviously,
you in
it's
the
my
comments.
opinion.
Not in this stream,
you can
but I
disagree
still
if you
see
want.
you.
Just don't be super mean in the comments. The other thing is, well, this does not have to be a cutscene. It can be anything in the game. Again, it's
Yeah.
a moment. It's not a cutscene. So
A moment.
expect anything on the list that you might think is dark. But other than
The Mario RPGs just ooze with personality. I agree with that. That's why, like, a ton of, like, the funny cutscenes made it in the top 10. But before I get into the list, I just want to say that everyone really wanted me, said that I missed 2 dark moments, and that's the Elder Princess Shroob fight and the Vim Factory, which, here's the thing about those 2. First off, for Elder Princess Shroob, I don't really care. The only thing I really focus on is the music. But the Vim Factory, I think that was probably my number 6. Because I don't really focus on the story when I go back there, because it's not really a main focus. I mainly focus on the Fire Flower, or the Cannonball, or just like stuff like the hammer or the drill. I wish I could experience them all for the first time again. Yes, I agree with that. Except not with this game because I was garbage at it. Yeah, let's continue.
that, I think that's it. Let's get started.
Number 5, we got another Super Mario.
After
Super
coming
Mario
back from
Bros.
Yoshi's
Oh,
Island,
here we go.
Professor Egad says that a new time hole has opened up, and it leads straight to Peach's castle in the past.
I really
And you
like this
immediately
moment.
think, oh, we gotta go there. But Professor Egad tells you not to go there just because you can't get in. But what if you do go in there? Unfortunately, I wasn't actually able to get footage of someone actually going into Shroob Castle Time Hole before you actually were supposed to, which does suck. But if you do, Stuffle just says you can't go in here once you go in. It's dead silent. There's a reason there's no music here, because it's dead silent normally when you're here. And it makes it so much better. The atmosphere can just let it sit. And that makes it very dark.
I think the credit
and you
artwork
just
is
realize
good at
that
portraying a darker
this
tone. I agree with that
is
completely.
fully controlled by the Shroops. The Shroops have taken over the past. That just sits in your head. And that's why I love this moment so much. You know the Shroops have dominance over all the past.
Yep.
And you're the only thing that's able to stop them now.
Let's talk about that moment for a second. Completely agree. I absolutely would 100% put that on the list if I did it again. And I actually still get creeped out if you go into it with zero music. I really like it a ton. And that's definitely something that deserves to be on this list. Especially because if it's silent. That's something else. Obviously, right when you go into the courtyard, it's, like, gone. I hope to make a remake of Partners in Time. Cool Mario Bros. I do as well. I don't think it's gonna happen. Sadly. I wish it did. It never will. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. I think a lot of it is because I don't think that the Switch is gonna... I think the Switch would have been really good with Superstar Saga on it. Superstar Saga. I cannot talk. Superstar Saga being on the Switch. Because obviously it was on a Game Boy Advance before, and the Switch is just a little bit bigger than that. So it actually worked a lot. But for Partners in Time, I just don't think it would personally work. And that's the sad thing. Because obviously for someone like me, I need a map. I have bad navigation, I need a map. And even if I know where everything is, I just like having a map on the bottom or top screen. So, well, I need a new game more than anything. It's true. And obviously, that's going to be about Yube and Popple. Obviously, that's what Barry Abs said, so that's what's going to happen. He's not even here right now, but, you know, it's going to happen. Let's continue.
I know this was on the top 10 cutscenes, but I
Oh
want
my-
to...
Oh my, that is thick, Yoshi. Oh, whoa. I don't know what to say about that. That's thick Yoshi. That's thick Yoshi right there again on my list. Oh my god. Thick Yoshi back. Thick Yoshi is back. That thick Yoshi. Thick Yoshi is back, folks.
include this on the list so bad. And I'll explain why it's not higher. But first, Yube eats Yoshi's. And then tries to eat Kylie Koopa. And then tries to eat the
Cannibal.
Mario Brothers. I mean, that's already scary.
Yes.
But scary doesn't equal dark. Now, something can be so dark that it's scary, but most of the time, something that...
I'm just gonna pause right there so we can just have that, like, you trying to eat or just licking Kylie Koopa. I like this cutscene a lot, and I think the channel obviously likes this cutscene. I think it definitely deserved to be on here. I definitely would probably put it at number 5, though. Yeah. I don't think that this is dark. I think that's something that... Do you have any Mario plushies? Not very many, but I do have some. That's the thing. I have very little, but I do have a little bit. Obviously, the channel likes this cutscene. Obviously. And I like this cutscene as well, but it's not dark. That's why I'd probably put it at number 5. I think that would be interchanged. Maybe I'd replace Yube's intro with the... what's it called? Maybe with Vim Factory stuff. But probably not. I'd probably still put Yube's intro at number 5. So, whatever. Let's continue.
That super scary can't be dark. And that's why it's not super high, but it's just
Well, it's
super
dark because
scary
he just
to realize
eats
that
a bunch of Yoshis
you're
and shows how
probably gonna
terrifying
be
he can
eaten.
be. But nothing
And this
really
isn't our
bad's
first
happened,
playthrough.
So, yeah. I like
you
the
don't
music,
know
so
that
do
you're
I.
gonna be in that thing's
That's true.
belly until it grows huge. It won't be any higher though, just because it isn't dark enough. And yes, it's very scary, but the top 3 are genuinely very dark.
Yeah, I agree. The other thing is, what's it called? The reason why I'd say it's a little bit dark is, Mario and Luigi freaking out in the house, and then it goes silent. And then you have to walk out and see what's up. That part I think is dark. That part I think is the only dark part about this cutscene. But other than that, I think it's good, but I don't think it's, like, amazing. Let's continue.
Yes, I hate this place. But
Oh,
in the
boy.
area ranking, I did say the one thing that Holly Jolly Village did pull off is showing the destruction and the dominance that the
I agree.
shrooms have. And it shows it in the cutscene that's playing right now. Toad's getting abducted, the village in chaos and in destruction.
I think the main
All
reason
because
this
of
is on
those
the list
shrooms.
is
And
because
there's
of the
only
music
one Toad
and just
left,
how
and that's the
destroyed it
mayor
is.
that's stuck in the chimney. AKA Santa Claus. Which,
Santa
I
Claus.
do feel pretty bad for him in real life, him just getting stuck in chimneys. It's why I never get presents for Christmas. Top 3 entries show that to make something dark, the atmosphere needs to help it the most out of everything.
Yeah,
Not
if it doesn't
the
have good atmosphere, then
characters,
it doesn't
not what
deserve
they
to be on this
do,
list.
but the atmosphere. And that is what the next 2 do even better than Holly Jolly Village.
Number 3 is Holly Jolly Village Destruction. I completely agree. And maybe I move it down a little bit because I don't actually like this place. But in reality, I do like how destroyed this place is. It's the only thing about it that I like. And obviously the music helps it a ton to make it even more dark. But honestly, other than that, it's fine. Like, I don't think it's bad. Obviously, I think you could tell. But I think you know, if you watch this video, and obviously a ton of people have, a better place destruction is number 2.
Toad Town is what
Oh,
Holly
boy.
Jolly Village is on steroids. It's
Yes.
covered
Toad Town is on
literally
steroids.
in shrooms. And you can tell how just decimated this place is just from the grannies in the shop just talking about how lonely they are and how much they want your money. Okay, you know what? That doesn't
Yes.
sound
How
very
dark.
dark.
They
That
want
just
your
want
money.
That's just greediness, and that's bad. Badness. Just like in Holly Jolly Village as well, the music is sad. Normally in Toad Towns and other games, or just towns in general, like Bean Bean Kingdom, or just, I don't know, Toad Town and Bowser's Inside Story, it's all happy, the music is so cheerful, they're having fun, and then there's this.
There's just
And the
this.
music just sounds so depressing.
Hey, music. I just let this play out. I love Toad Town music so much. Number 1, we gotta pause. Crap. Oh, that was close. It was starting to fade out. You can tell on screen. I love the music from Toad Town. And obviously you guys know this, but a ton of it is definitely because Toad Town is just amazing music-wise. And obviously just how much it's covered in shrooms is why it's number 2. But let's continue. What's your favorite Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plush episode on my channel? I don't have a favorite, but
want. I don't. I think it might be. Maybe. I know episode 6 was obviously the one I started on. Like, I started on episode 5, but I commented on episode 6. I think between those two, I'd say episode 6 is better because it made me laugh more. But I think both those are probably my favorite because were the first videos on your channel. I kind of wish you were able to see some of the areas before destruction ensued, even if only a little bit. Yeah, I agree. Especially because I think this game would have been even better if there was time holes where each place was. Like, if Toad Town time hole actually went to Toad Town. Like, again, the only place you actually visit is Peach's castle in the present. That's it. That's kind of boring. So, like, why wasn't it, like, just everywhere you could explore? Like, obviously, places like Bowser's Castle makes sense, but stuff like Toadwood Forest and Thwomp Volcano, like Koopaceum, those places I think would have been benefited if you could actually see what they were in the future, or present.
This cutscene is perfect for
Yeah,
describing
this is the best
how
cutscene.
dark Partners in Time
dark-wise.
actually is. There is zero sound when Toadsworth is
I'm
actually
not even
talking
going to say anything.
to
Like,
Peach.
I'm just going to let
And
this go.
all that happens is that it shows Toads getting murdered, abducted, and Toad Town in Princess Peach's
Thank you for the happy
castle
birthday.
destroyed. That is amazing. And the best part is that it's completely silent. Not even the Toadsworth texting noise that they make is there. It's just nothing. And it's perfect. The only music that is there is the We're in Danger music. And it's perfect.
Have you seen the
This
movie
is one of the
Mario and
best
Luigi
cutscenes
Bowser's
in
Inside
Partners
Story
in Time,
Plus?
just showing the story.
I haven't.
Now, it wasn't
because
good
I went
enough
back
to reach the top
each
10
episode
just
instead
because
of
it's
watching the
not
movie.
funny at all. But it's perfect to get number 1 on this list. It doesn't have an atmosphere or music that's sad and depressing. It has none of that. And that's what makes it number 1. It just destroys it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. I make a video
Yay.
once every
Okay.
3 days, so you don't want to miss.
That's the point where I self-plug myself. But here's the thing. I completely agree with this list, except I'd probably swap Yube's intro with the Shroob Castle time hole. But other than that, I completely agree with this list. I do agree that the honorable mentions are definitely dark, but not dark enough to make the list. Dapper Ginger Man, thank you for the happy birthday. And obviously, I think I already answered your question, Cool Mario Bros, but I watch individual episodes instead of it. What did you think of episode 10? What was episode 10? I don't remember where each person was. The only one I do remember thoroughly was episode 6 and episode 5 obviously, because those were the places that actually, like, I started watching you, and, like, I vividly remember that. Well, time to swap to another video. 3, 2, 1,
Go! Here we go. We're going. Characters, yes.
No, stop it. Okay. This is gonna be the last video we watch on the stream. And obviously, like, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the Troops Don't Die. Yeah, I knew it was Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story Plush episode 10. I knew that part. I was saying, what's it called, like, where, like, setting-wise, like, where it was, like, which location. Was it, like, what's it called? Was it, like, Dimble Woods, like, Plaque Beach, like, which one? I'm doing a repaint of Toad Town right now, and I'm almost done ripping the houses from the town getting attacked cutscene. After that, I finish the part with the shop. That's actually impressive to me. I don't know how people do that stuff. What's it called? Before we start this video, like, if you're, like, new to the stream, not, like, new, like, to my channel, just new to the stream, make sure to check the description. I'm gonna try to live stream every other Sunday. So 2 weeks from now, which is the 18th, I'm gonna stream again, watching more old videos. And, yeah, stay tuned for that as well, I guess. Other than that, let's get started. Top 10 characters and partners in time. I want to say that I thought this video was better than I thought before I looked at the entries and how horribly I explained it. I did not explain this video good at all. So, that's pretty unfortunate. Let's continue though. 3, 2, 1.
Story in a video game is important, but you can't have a good story without having really good characters. And I'm going to be talking about those good characters and my personal top 10 favorite characters and partners in time. Now, Partners in Time has a wide variety of characters, and I'm glad that the person on screen right now suggested it to me, because it's a great idea, and I'm glad I can actually make this list. Honestly, the only rule is, this is my opinion, and there's gonna be spoilers. Again, if you don't agree with me, just say in the comments why, just don't be rude about it. And spoiler, these characters, it doesn't spoil a lot of the game, but it definitely spoils a good amount. So, make sure to play Partners in Time before you watch this. Other than that, just don't forget to subscribe, and let's get right into the top 10. I'm very confused on how they made Princess Shrub an actually good character. But there's a couple reasons why. First off, this is the only character that actually has a ton of story prevalence and why they're actually on the list. Other than that, they're just fun to talk to and they're funny. Kind of like the cutscenes, we're not the exact same scenario.
The cutscene video.
But this is actually impressive that someone who doesn't talk is on the top 10 characters. But let's talk about this for a second. The main reason is because of her story prevalence. She, with the Koopaceum moment, with her dressing as Princess Peach with the shrub on her head, her with the mothership, her knocking down the ship going into Bowser's castle. She has a ton of story prevalence, and that's what gets her high. And the other thing is that her facial expressions are just ridiculous and pretty funny. Also, she has that drink, and it just continues shouting. It's really stupid but funny.
Yeah.
But again, you can't get any higher just because she doesn't talk. And that's the biggest problem with this character by far.
Really? Why is Princess Shrub on here? She doesn't deserve to be on here at all. Something... Yeah, she doesn't. Obviously, I'd rather have the Stargate on here. And obviously that'd knock out Princess Shrub, so bam, there you go. Why is she on this list? It's so stupid. Okay, continue.
Kamek is a very interesting character because...
No, why is Kamek on here? Stargate number 1. Yoshi Flakes, I really wish I thought of Stargate before I made this video. I agree with you. Why is Kamek on the list? Why? I can't even... What? Kamek doesn't even make sense to be on this list because he only has one funny moment, and that's when he... what's it called? When you're just with the bros, and then he makes a really funny face and just starts running away with a really pointless cutscene, but it was really just stupid and funny. Other than that, he's just annoying. That's it. Why is Kamek on here? That doesn't even make sense.
His main job is to help Baby Bowser. And it's what he does, and it's what he does best. Why he's number 9.
You said something at the end about the video about the Stargate.
It's not super prevalent in the game,
I don't remember
which is not good. Honestly, once you get out of Yoshi's Island, I don't really remember the next time you really see him. and that's pretty disappointing. Because obviously his role in Bowser's Castle was nice, his role in Yoshi's Island's pretty nice, and it's funny when Baby Bowser takes the Cobalt Star shards, but I really credit that to Baby Bowser, not really the
doesn't have too many
mechanics.
great characters, so you have to
He's a
reach
good
bit.
character, and those moments with
Yoshi
him are
Flake,
pretty
that
good,
honestly was probably
but
it.
he's
This-
just not in the game enough,
No,
which
this
sucks.
Should have been a
And that's
top
my main
5.
problem with him. But when he is on screen, I'm having a good time, especially when he just gets eaten by Yube and then just gets spit out. Oh, there goes his broom.
Okay, he does have a
It's
Yube
pretty
moment.
funny.
Let's
Let's
just
be
say
real
that
here.
he does have a Yube moment, so I will give it that. I gotta pause, please. Okay. Man, this list sucks so far. Oh my god. Why? Ugh. This list should have been a top 5. It really should have. This 10 characters did not deserve to be a number just on this list at all. Let's continue though.
Baby Mario suffers
Baby
from
Mario.
being a baby version of probably one of the blandest characters in the game. Yeah, Mario will definitely not be on this list. Baby Mario is funnier than Mario.
You know what? Thinking about where this list was going, I was probably expecting Mario on here. So, honestly, I'm not. I'm actually kind of surprised that Mario isn't on here, to be honest.
Which is a good thing, but that's just because he's clueless and he's a baby. And just example is entering Brithday Caves, Baby Mario decides to hammer Luigi's head. That was very
I think
smart.
Baby Mario definitely deserves to be.
The other thing is that when they cry,
the top
it's not
10.
infuriating. Unlike
not in
Baby
top 5, but
Peach's
definitely top 10.
cry, which is so annoying, and I literally have to mute the game when it happens. Baby Bowser definitely agrees on me with this. The only thing as well is his cries aren't very annoying just because they don't happen often. And obviously he has shining moments, unlike Mario. But the only shining moment he actually has is the Brithday Cave entrance, where everyone really is shining at that point.
Okay,
But
true.
with Baby
I
Mario,
noticed
his
that
probably
Baby
best
Mario
moment
was
is when
hammering
Luigi's still
everything.
crying
I
on the
agree,
Koopa
Yoshi
Cruiser, and then Baby Mario just pushes Baby Luigi out of there. That's pretty funny. He can't be higher though, just because he's a baby version of a really bland character, so he won't be great.
True. I'm just gonna leave surprised Mario on the screen. Baby Mario likes hammering stuff. Why did we give the babies hammers? That probably wasn't very smart. Baby Mario definitely deserved to be in the top 10. Not in the top 5, but top 10 seems reasonable. So, that's really it. He's good, he's funny, but not too funny. Definitely deserved to be on the list, but I agree with his placement. Number 7.
The Elite Hammer
at
Bros.
Number 7.
Only number 7. Now let me explain. First off, without the antennas, they're fine. They're not great. If they were just without the antennas, they wouldn't even make the list. Obviously, with the antennas, they're pretty amazing. But there's one thing that sinks them to number 7.
I want you to guess why the Elite Hammer Bros are at number 7. And it's not because of them turning normal. I want you to guess. It's not like I've said so many things about this stuff before. It's not like I hate an area for it. No, I wonder why. The Elite Hammer Bros. Is Yoshi Flakes. There it is. Do you know who Shadow Mario is? Shadow Mario is Bowser Jr., right? In Super Mario Sunshine? No. Man, you guys are so on it right now. Exactly. There you go. Wow.
And that is that they're connected to tutorials. I said this before and I'll say it again. The tutorials and Partners in Time are garbage. But it stinks that these characters are attached to them. And if they had it with the helmets on or the antennas, it wouldn't make sense, which is sad, but I kind of wish they had the antennas on because it would make them better characters overall. I guess it's nice that they stick around for a while, but that's not a good thing because they're sticking around teaching us stuff, which is so annoying. And yeah, Seth, from someone who's played Partners in Time around 6 times,
That's not
yeah,
exaggeration.
it's not enjoyable to just remember these guys by tutorials and not by their amazing cutscene before the boss, which sucks,
Yeah.
but at least that cutscene's there.
Are
That's
they
why
Call
they're
of
number
Duty
7.
players? Dapper Ginger Man. Yes, but they only use melee weapons. We'll just go with that. I'm sitting here like the stupidest position possible. My God. Okay. Lead Hammer Rose being at number 7, I agree with it. It's sad too because I feel like without the tutorials they might have reached top 5, but because with them, the tutorials come with them. Yeah, they're bad. Number 6. Here we go. I don't remember.
We got the
number 6
news reporter. So Kylie Koopa, you meet her
Kylie Koopa definitely
in
deserves to be
Yoshi's
on the
Island
list. I agree
in a
with this.
house where she sees Yoshi's and the babies check him out, and then leads to my 10th favorite cutscene.
Yeah, we've
of
been
all
streaming for an
Partners
hour.
in
Let's
Time.
go.
But the thing about Kylie Koopa is that she just has these little moments that are just amazing. Stuff like asking Mario in Gritzy's Desert, which is what you're seeing right now, when she gets eaten by Yube and then just gets spit out saying really stupid stuff.
Eating my thick Yoshi.
The key with the mothership getting just dropped down. And then her back and forth with Toadbert is very nice at the end. So just these little
some
moments are
people
just
could
very
kind of
nice for
consider them
Kylie
different characters since
Koopa.
they
Now
aren't
she's not
neat without their
amazing
elements.
because again, little moments
That's
don't go very
true.
far.
That's
But
true. I'll
the
give
best
them
thing
that.
about it is I don't really have anything wrong with her. The thing about Kylie Koopa is that she isn't shown a lot, but she's shown enough where you don't just forget about her existing, and she isn't shown a lot where you just get tired of her. Which I
That's
think
true.
that's
I like that.
one big problem
There's a
with her is
really
that you
good
probably
balance with
could
Kylie
get tired
Koopa.
of her. But that's why I'm very glad that Nintendo put her in as much as possible without her getting bad. So, great job. This character definitely deserves number 6.
Kylie Koopa. I could definitely consider her being top 5, but probably not. I don't think that she would be the top 5, but I definitely think that she definitely deserves to be in the top 10. 100%. There's no way that she wouldn't be in the top 10. I definitely agree with this. Top 5, though. Here we go. Let's see if I agree with this. We gotta see if the... we gotta see if the number 5 actually still deserves to be in the top 5 with the Stargate being added. Let's see.
Let's come back to this one in a little bit. Let's talk about number 4 and 5 collectively. Both the Toadsworths are number 5 and number 4. Now, the Toadsworth from the present is number 4, and the Toadsworth from the past is number 5. Now,
Yeah, I agree
the
with that.
Toadsworth from the past has more story prevalence, and the Toadsworth from the present has humor. And as you can tell, I want humor more than story prevalence. But I will give young Toadsworth some credit because he gave the darkest moments in Partners in Time.
Don't
That's
forget
true.
to check that video out.
Young Toadsworth obviously has moments
Yeah,
with the darkest moment in Partners in Time.
Dapper Ginger Man. I didn't even ask for the... what's it called? Thank you, Schwatz. I didn't even ask for, like, what should, like, make the Toadsworth worse. I wonder what it is. It's the tutorials.
But old Toadsworth doesn't actually have a really good moment that shines out. He has a ton of them. So, let's give an example. We got the
Wait.
ball, like the...
Wait, did I just say that he doesn't have a ton of good moments, but he just has, he doesn't have, like, any good moments, he just has a ton of them? Oh, you know what? I think what I meant by this is that he doesn't have a shining moment, but he has, like, a ton of really good ones. My favorite moment in Partners in Time was when the 3 babies cried in Koopa Cruiser.
Yoshi Flakes, that's just wrong. Ringtone. Okay. No. Stop it. No. I do not like Baby Peach's cry. It's the most annoying cry in the game. I didn't like that, but I did like Baby Mario pushing Baby Luigi out. The first time I watched this video, I thought the two Toad shopkeepers would be number 2 and number 1 for some reason. Sure. It's now 11 p.m. in Belgium, and tomorrow I have school, and I have PE as first class. Schwatz, so do I, and also, Schwatz, we've obviously have established that you guys are nocturnal, so I think you guys are good to go. Thumbs up for that, bro. I also have PE as my first class, and it sucks.
Bros Ball, him like screaming in pain because of his spine. We got the refresh room right at the beginning of the
Schwatz
game.
and I are October boys.
We got old Toadsworth knocking Luigi into the time hole. Just stuff like that are way better than young Toadsworth. Why? He's higher. But they suffer from the exact same problem as the Elite Hammer Bros, having to deal with tutorials.
Well,
which
Dapper Ginger Man
suck.
already knew this.
They're not
so.
as bad as with Stuffwell and Elite Hammer Bros because they're simple, but they're not good. They're still annoying. So that's why they're only number 5 and 4. You can't have tutorials in the top 3. That's just not allowed.
No tutorials in the top 3. That's just that's disgraceful to have something that has a ton of tutorials in the top 3. Just ignore that we watched the ability ranking in this stream. Let's just ignore that we watched that video. Let's just continue.
Baby Luigi does not have much to talk about. Here's the thing.
Where's
Baby
the label
Luigi
for Baby
is
Luigi?
a very good character because
I bet
he's the
a
baby
GBASP
version
with
of
Superstar
Luigi,
Saga
which is
Pokemon game
obviously
for
a
birthday.
very
Like
good
it.
character.
That's cool. I actually
And
don't have the original
he's
Superstar
scared.
Saga, so that kind of sad.
He cries a lot, but it's funny, and there's really not much else to say. He's just a really funny character. That's really it. He's not a bland character because he comes from a really funny one. Instead of Baby Mario, where he
I don't
comes
remember what
from
number 2 is.
this crap nothingness. So, yeah, that's why Baby Luigi is number 3. He's just amazing.
It's actually going to be a surprise for me, like, to a good amount of you guys as well, what number 2 is. I don't actually remember. Schwatz, good job. I want to play the original Superstar Saga, because I haven't played it. I haven't completed only 3 or 4 games now. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the 7 Stars, original Superstar Saga, original Paper Mario, and Bowser's Inside Story DX. I actually got that, the Bowser's Inside Story DX for my birthday, though. I gotta say, so far, I am enjoying it, but I would definitely play the original over it. I don't know why, I just hate the camera. I had to use an emulator because I'm broke, but at least I'm playing Superstar Saga. That's true, Superstar Saga all the way. I mean, either way, you gotta play it, you just got to. That's just how it works. Also, how does Starlo stack up to Stuffwell to you? I like her a lot better, but Starlo's way better than Stuffwell. Here's the thing. Stuffwell has tutorials, and Starlo's actually funny, unless Paper Jam. I bought a red one, but it wasn't the Groudon version, so what I did, I had printed a Groudon and cut it out and placed it on the GBA, and I thought, like, damn, this is my special edition. That's how it works, Schwatz. There it is. That's good. Okay, let's continue. What's number 2, Eds? I don't know.
Baby Bowser is an anti-hero.
Baby Bowser.
Normally,
Nice.
anti-heroes are one of my favorite characters in the game. And Baby Bowser proves that fact right there.
There's
Especially
not a
because
label again.
he has so many moments where they're just great. First off, the
I
little
agree with
stuff
Baby
in
Bowser
like
being
the
this high.
Bowser duo battle, and then just the
100%.
tutorial battle. When he misses, you just like, oh no! And he's... It's just so stupid and it's amazing. As well as him stealing the Cobalt Star Shards, him having all the cookies, taking the credit for saving the Yoshis.
Stream for 69
Those
minutes.
just little
I just wanna point
stuff.
that out.
It doesn't get in your way, But it's just so stupid and it's amazing. And that's the best part about his character. Now, the only thing that makes him an anti-hero, even though you think like, oh, he fights you so much, he's against you, is that he saves you when you die in Holly Jolly Village. So, he's definitely an anti-hero to me. But yeah, I honestly think Baby Bowser is probably the best villain in this game. Even though, again, I said anti-hero. Again, an anti-hero is still against you, so... yeah. He's just a great character.
We have been streaming for 69
Mario
minutes.
and Luigi. He's just so good.
Okay. Obviously, I know what number 1 is. Also I buyed in my local store, Bowser's Inside Store remake for 3DS, and normally it's €40, but it was like 7% off, so it was only like 10. What? Dang, okay, Schwatz got every single one. Dang. No, Cool Mario Bros. 69 minutes. Well, he only saves you when you die on Holly. Because Baby Peach wouldn't stop crying. You would do it too. Yeah. Yoshi Flakes. Yeah, I'd agree on that. Do you guys like the Surprise Mario? Because I don't. It looks really weird. This is the weirdest green screen I think I've done. Let's continue. I have Super Paper Mario and it's messed up, but epic, honestly. Yeah. I like Super Paper Mario as well. I know exactly which game 69 minutes of epicness and Yube. 60 minutes is an hour. Is Yube here? Schwatz, if Yube was here, then the stream would have crashed. Mario Pog. We got a Mario Pog in the chat, boys. Let's just... Yep, we gotta add to it. There we go. We can just put that there. Let's continue to number 1.
Even though people say Luigi was the star of Superstar Saga,
There
I
isn't a
still
label
think
again.
he's
I'm
the
so
star
lazy.
of Partners in Time as
Luigi's
well.
number 1.
He's such a good character, and he's just amazing. He's
Why is
super
Swamp
funny,
Volcano playing in the
especially
background? That doesn't
with the
make
babies
sense.
now. He's just such a nice person, especially when, like, him trying to make baby Luigi happy. I can be
Schwetz
here all
and
day
Dad to
listing
Mario Pog.
the best parts of Partners in Time with Luigi, but we'll be here all day, so I'm just gonna talk about the main parts. Great examples are Luigi making the
100%
babies
be in the top
happy, feeding them
Obviously.
Yoshi cookies.
I
The
think
Yoshi
that's pretty
cookies
obvious.
are just amazing. Giving baby Luigi the last one when he was in the hut, that's just so, it's so adorable.
I'm
then
a
you
Luigi
have
number 1.
Luigi giving the Yoshi cookies to baby Mario
Luigi
and baby
number
Luigi to
1.
calm them down in
No,
his
that's Mario.
belly. That's great. And then we have, right at the end, Luigi giving baby Luigi his last Yoshi cookie when baby Luigi gives Luigi his hammer.
number 1. No, that's
Even though he gets a concussion from the
Wow.
hammer, it's still nice that baby
that's Dr.
Luigi
Mario.
got the cookie. Some other stuff is obviously the Gritzy Cave opening entrance, which
Duh.
is so good. The Koopaceum fail where he misses to jump on the shroob. Oh my
There's
god,
so many
every
good
single
moments with
cutscene that's
Luigi
supposed
that
to
he
be
had to be
funny
number
definitely
1.
has something to do with Luigi. And if he wasn't...
You know, I don't actually know which one I would pick between the... what's it called? Between...
Luigi and the Stargate. It's officially 5th of October. Schwatz, guess what? My birthday's actually October 5th instead of October 4th, but tomorrow, that's on a Monday, so get wrecked. My birthday's technically today. Woo! No. You just get a no in the chat.
there, I think the game will be dramatically worse. So that is definitely why Luigi is number 1 on this list. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys may be thinking that we're missing some characters, like the Stargate
Ooh.
from Star Shrine, and most importantly, Stuffwell. Stuffwell did not make this list. I'm gonna be making a video.
Schwatz just failed. I really hope the troops get a comeback or a reference. Even a slight one could make me happy. And that does not count Bowser's Inside Story. Happy birthday. Thank you. Again. That's 2 from you. I appreciate it. Well, over 1 week I turned 16. You get to drive a car. I mean, normally people drive cars when they're 16, but when Elder Princess Shroob, turned 16, I got to control the mothership. Happy birthday again. Yay, get more happy birthdays than normal, let's go.
Video on that next, why Stuffle did not make my top 10. But, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe.
Stuffwell didn't make the list. I don't really care for Stuffwell. This list is trash until the Stargate is on it. Stargate would probably be number 2 or number 1. I think it'd probably be number 2. No drive car in Belgium it's 18. I mean, honestly, Schwatz, that's probably 16-year-olds should probably not drive in the U.S. I feel like if you knew what people were when they're 16 in the U.S., I feel like they probably should also be moved to 18. Yeah. I'd probably put Stargate at number 2 because I feel like Luigi has just a ton of more moments. And the other thing is that the Stargate is made really good because Luigi's there. Yes. Be responsible, kids. Good job, Schwatz. Well, the Stargate cutscene is mostly good because of Luigi. So, exactly. That's the thing on it. I'd probably still put the Stargate at number 2. But I would not put it on number 1 because Luigi just has a ton more moments. Even though I do think that's my favorite cutscene in the game still. Toad Town needs to be number 1 or I'm getting trolled. Toad Town needs to be number 1 for everything. Or, this is not. In Belgium, drinking beer is 16. And wine, vodka is 18. You get to drink beer when you're 16? That's... I'm not gonna question it. Fun fact, like, normally, like, kids, like, get a sip of beer sometimes. It can be legally drunk. That's not good. Normally people, take, like, a sip of beer when they're, like, 8 or something. I've never done that. I haven't even had a sip of beer or even coffee. Like, I am a responsible kid that never has energy, ever, because I'm never drunk or freaking excited from coffee. Yeah, I know, wow. Okay. Honestly, I don't want to watch too many videos, but I don't know. Should the stream continue? Shall the stream continue or shall it end? Shall I end it? World differences are amazing, J. Yes. I don't know if I should end the stream here. I feel like we gotta continue for one more video. Feel like we gotta do it. We're watching, I think I know what video it is, but I'm just gonna go. Yes, I knew it. No, don't do that. No, okay. We got the one and only. Wait, Elder Princess Shroob is not over 18. Dapper Gingerman, don't worry. I'm probably gonna continue. I'm 15 in Shroob years. Wait, no, I'm 65 in Shroob years. I am 65 in Shroob years. It's your birthday for like 5 minutes. Yes. Okay. Let's start this video. Do I like Stuffle? This is the first ever Do I Like video that actually counted as a Do I Like video. Aside from like, boys, quit the stream. I'm gonna play Minecraft. No. Even though I want to honestly play Minecraft. No. We're watching why Stuffwell is bad. Let's continue.
I like Stuffwell in Partners in Time.
Do I like Stuffwell?
That's the question I'm going to be answering today.
Maybe.
Now, 3 days
old
ago,
do
I
you
made a
get?
video on the top 10 characters of Partners
Elder
in Time,
Princess
and I
Shroob gets too
specifically
old.
said I will make a video
I
on
get
why
too old in
Stuffwell
Shroob
was
years.
not on this list. But
The
it's
oldest
very
Shroob that ever
interesting
lived was
because
to 2,545.
in a way, I regret not putting him on, but it shoots
In
me
Shroob
back
years,
like,
obviously.
okay, I'm very sure that I didn't put him on, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that. But first, let's talk about Stuffwell to begin with. Stuffwell is obviously your companion, the person that's supposed to show you around and help
Oh yeah,
you.
I just want to mention, what's it called? if you're new to the stream at all, make sure to check the description. I'm gonna start streaming every Sunday, every other week. So, how old in real life? I'm 15. I am 15. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna be 15, but because today's not actually my birthday, but I didn't want to stream on the school day because that's really stupid and not gonna be good for me. Let's continue.
He helps you, alright. He definitely helps you. But that definitely goes to probably the main reason why Stuff Vault was not on the list.
Freaking tutorials.
First things first, you have to realize that I have played Partners in
Dapper
Time
Man.
6
very
times, which obviously the tutorials are gonna get
Peace,
very
Schwags. Enjoy your
annoying after
Minecraft
a
with the
while.
boys.
And this does not just affect Stuffle, it affects the Elite Hammer Bros, it affects the Toadsworths, and it's just not a good thing to look at. It's very annoying, and it definitely sinks Holly Jolly Village in my area ranking all the way down to number 16 because of Stuffwell. Now here's the thing.
Stuffwell.
Stuffwell, all that reminds me of Stuffwell is the tutorials, which is a huge problem for his character. All I think is
one coin and then not getting anything else. What is he doing?
Well, he brought me those tutorials, which is not a good thing if that's the thing that it brings you to. So it's not a great look on him, but that's the main thing that sinks him. But there's something else
I have a 9-year-old
that sinks him even more.
No character arc.
Now, if the character was amazing, this wouldn't really be a bad thing.
Kind of
But
like Luigi.
the thing about Stuffwell is that he just isn't interesting to me from the start. So when he doesn't change, it gets very boring. It just gets like, oh, here's Stuffwell again, and I know what he's gonna say. And he says this before because he just says he's a suitcase. I mean, suitcases don't really change. So
yeah, suitcases don't change people.
I mean, obviously, you're not going to be getting an arc for this character, which is definitely disappointing. So it doesn't get me interested in Stuffwell's quote-unquote story, because all he really has is talking about later in the game, just talking about how the Crystal Star is just... Oh wait, Crystal Star is... Crystal Star is Thousand Year Door. All that stuff...
Yes. Crystal Stars and Partners in Time, absolutely. Toad Town music and gameplay equals I love this video. Obviously, this is Toad Town. I have to say that to myself so I get over this place.
Stuffwell really talks about is with the Cobalt Star reacting like crazy,
Oh my God.
which
that accent?
again isn't very interesting. Obviously, story-wise, it's necessary, but it's not very interesting. As well, he's funny sometimes, but not really anytime else, which is very bad. That's my main two problems with Stuffwell. But let's turn around to obviously the good things, which made him close to
what is
making
my
it on the
accent in this
list.
video? He be fun. Can I have a he be funny in the chat, please? Why? Why did I say he be funny? That's so stupid. Sure. Let's continue.
Stuffwell is a pretty funny character in Partners in Time, which is obviously a very good thing, and I've said this before, I like comedy in video games, so...
Of course, who
It
doesn't like
makes
comedy,
it
like, in
harder for me
general?
not to put him on the list. That's the thing where I think, like, oh, I really regret
be
not putting
funny
him
though.
on, but then I just think of the tutorials,
No,
so
stop
it's a
it,
big
Dapper
problem.
Ginger Man.
But, I mean, Stuffwell just uses, like, the stupidest words, like disgustable and tubified. I mean, these
Can we have a...
These are just great words.
Can we have a tubified in the chat, please? I want... You know, I have a challenge for everyone who's watching right now. I want you to use the word tubified in just a daily conversation, and if you do, I will genuinely be impressed. What?
and I'm going to use them for the rest of my life.
Baby Mario Chonker, dear God. Overall,
The thing about Stuffwell is that he's missing way too much to be, for me, a character that I would put on the top 10. The really only thing that redeems him is that he's funny. He doesn't really have any interesting dynamics with different characters. And that's the main thing. I think that Stuffwell is having a ton of potential just shoved away, which is definitely disappointing.
There's so much
And that's
potential
why I
for
just
Stuffwell.
couldn't include him. Also,
But it's just gone.
all I think of him as is just the person who gives the
Dapper
most
Ginger
annoying
Man.
tutorials
That
of all
makes sense.
time, which is not a good look.
Tubify.
But
Tubify.
obviously, I could definitely see why you would put him on the top 10. I wouldn't imagine you guys putting him high, but I definitely say maybe like 9 and 8. But other than that, I really
Yeah,
don't
because
see
the
it.
characters that were on there
But-
are garbage.
Again,
Oh,
it's my
crap.
opinion,
Whoops.
and you know, check out the top 10 characters if you haven't seen it already, because
Oh, that's self-advertising right there. That means the video's gone. This video is very short. It definitely explains why Stuffwell wasn't on the list. And I think I did a good job explaining why. And I think it makes sense. I think it definitely makes sense why he isn't on the list. And yeah, I think other than that, I'm probably going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching this stream. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, and obviously make sure to subscribe so the streams don't die. And other than that, I'm going to end it here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to be releasing a video on Tuesday about Dream Team. So look out for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.